Friends, what y'all doing? Okay, good. So I'm gonna give y'all a call and tell y'all something I hadn't found out, and I think you really want to know about it. Okay. Well, friends, welcome to another episode of whatever we want to call this. I'm just excited to be here and chit chat with y'all because I hadn't found out something on the internet that I really think that y'all would want to know about or see, and I wanted to take a little stab at it. So, do y'all mind? Do y'all mind if I talk about what everybody been talking about for days? I didn't think so, friend, because you know when I find out something, I run over here at breakneck speed to let you know. Immediately, honey, immediately. So I decided to take a little gander at this whole Miami Mall incident. And to be honest with y'all, everybody is up in a tizzy right now. Everybody. And I'm going to tell you why. Number one thing is, we've been talking about aliens for the longest. We're going to just go back to ancient, prehistoric, hieroglyphic depictions. If I can find a picture of it, I'll put one in. But we've been talking about this for a long time. People have been drawing UFOs for a long time. Now they try to change them to UAPs and think it's going to make it sound less mysterious, less sci-fi, but still sound the same to me. And here recently, you know, with everything that's come out about them actually being real, they ain't say aliens was real, but, well, a whistleblower did. But they said, oh, UAPs are real. We get them all the time. Hundreds of them a year. We just investigate them. But out of all of those investigations, you found nothing or nothing that you can share with the public. You know what I'm saying? So this has been going on. Other countries have been talking about it. They've been finding little rock statues and saying that they was real and all kinds of stuff. But the recent incident here had got me thinking, y'all. Can y'all get on this train with me and just ride real quick? Just ride. Just hear me out. Hear me out, because I'm not going to tell y'all nothing that I think is wrong. Y'all remember last year in Las Vegas where that Spanish family had called the police and said there are 8 to 10 foot beings in my backyard and they looking at us and they got big eyes and something crashed and we heard it?
Thing I can see in the backyard is a tall creature, probably around 8-10 feet tall, very thin. So I called my dad. He went to the backyard and he saw the same thing, the same creature I saw. He told me to go inside the house. At this point, we all freaking out, me and my family.
And then Ring doorbell camera came out of a loud boing noise. And then the police pulled up, but their camera caught it. Their uniform camera caught it. Their dash cam caught it. And the police even had to stop and ask the people, hey, I know this sounds strange, but did y'all see that light fall out of the sky? Y'all remember when that happened? And everybody was looking at it. Everybody was analyzing the footage, saying the alien was under the fence. It was behind the Tonka truck, whatever kind of truck it was.
On camera, but it's there. Here's a video.
¡Ay! ¡Permisar! Calmundarela, me canceles var eso. Cáelo, cherro, que chidica. Cáelo, cherro.
And then it just went away. The news started saying it was fake. The people were making it up. It was a hoax. This person did a whole interview where he looked terrified. They called the police. They sounded terrified. The body cam footage of them in the front yard trying to explain to the police what was going on, I just don't see how one would or why one would go that far. It don't say that charges was pressed on them for doing a false police report. None of that. It just disappeared and they said it wasn't true. They was faking it. It was a hoax. It was for TikTok. Them people ain't been on TikTok since. Everybody said they were lying. Y'all remember that? That was last year. They said it was 8 to 10 foot beings with big eyes looking at them and everything. Do y'all remember that? So now here we go. Fast forward to the year of our Lord 2024, and people is in the mall, little razzle dazzle shopping, doing what they got to do. And there's a bunch of young teenagers. Now, if y'all seen my TikTok video on this, y'all know how I feel about possessions and people being inspired spiritually by interdimensional beings to do things they wouldn't normally do. To me, that's what a possession is, doing something you wouldn't normally do. So I put my TikTok video in, just the part where I said that I felt like these were interdimensional beings. The kids that were out there tussling, and lighting off firecrackers and stuff, their eyes was glowing. You know, human eyes don't glow like that. Animals do. They have like a refractive lens. I can't even talk, child. Refractive. Y'all get what I'm saying? They have like this special coating that helps them see at night, so their eyes reflect, but not human beings. We don't do that. We get a little red, little flash in our eyes, but that's it. So these people in the mall shopping, all of a sudden all chaos breaks out and people are running out of the mall. And the crazy part about this is the amount of police presence that showed up. Now, if I call the police and say, these folks out here tearing it up, they throwing down, doing all this stuff, I need y'all to come out here and help. They got firecrackers or sticks and they bang, bang, bang. I would expect 10, maybe even 20 to show up. But a fleet, okay, where was the rest of the police at in Miami? I hope it wasn't no emergencies going on. Did they get help? How many people are on the tech? Can somebody look up how many people, how many police officers are employed? Because it seemed like every last one of them went out there. And that was strange to me. I'm not saying that they don't need their presence there because of all the incidents that happen in the malls. I know it's a very sensitive topic, but that was a little aggressive, a little extra to me to have that many. Just in the videos alone. I'll try to put a little clip of the videos. I know y'all done seen it 100,000 times. And then they had the air traffic police in there. You know, they grounded the flights. And then they try to come back and say, oh, we only did that for a possible weather. So reports started coming out. People said that they were seeing 8 to 10 foot beings. Boy, that sounded a whole lot like what them folks said in Las Vegas when ain't nobody believed them. Okay. I think that's pretty strange. And so now people are like, well, where are the video footage at? I know somebody was recording. Baby, let me tell you something. If you see an interdimensional being, you is not about to be like, oh, let me get my phone out and record just in case. You ain't going to be doing that. You're going to be running for your life. You're going to be petrified, paralyzed in fear. If you not, then you must be one of them. I don't expect anybody to have any footage, but there has been a little grainy. It seemed like it's, made up, but I don't know. It's been some footage going around out there, and I'll put it in there in this video. However, there are 2 people that have come out. There's 2 guys who have come out and said that they were there, and they are both saying that they saw 8 to 10 foot beings that were just all black. And one of the guys said they were there like they was observing them, and they looked like interdimensional beings. They kind of glitchy, wavy, like they just showed up. They just appeared out of nowhere. Some people are saying they were portals. So I have been hearing on the streets, word on the curb is that there was some coordinates from the mall that actually line up with coordinates in Antarctica. So y'all know I put that information in so I can show y'all what we found while we was minding our business being nosy. So put it up on the screen real quick so y'all can see it. And I'm just going to click through. Sorry, guys. I burped. That was so disgusting. I don't know what's getting into me. I'll click through, put the coordinates in. And y'all can see this is the Bayside Marketplace, as they call it, mall in Miami. The other coordinates I saw online, they had like another number in between there, but I'm just going to use the exact coordinates so y'all can see I'm not playing. I'm going to put them in and change the northeast, southwest. Okay. And when you put that in, show enough, bet your bottom dollar. Show you right on. It is definitely in Antarctica. Not only is it in Antarctica, but it is on a ice shield. What is that? What is that, friends? What is an ice shield? Like, don't worry, because I'm going to tell y'all, because y'all know I'm going to find out. So when I look up ice shield, it says that it's like a cratonic rock, right? Covered in ice, 2,200 to 4,500 meters thick in ice. But it's a cratonic rock. And pretty much a cratonic rock is one that really hasn't been broken or like changed since the beginning of the earth. It's like still intact. One of the ones that are still intact, like United States separated from Africa and and South America, that type of thing. That's the best way I can explain it. It's just pretty much rock that's still intact with tectonic plates and hasn't really been changed much since Rodinia, since the very first continent. And it's also by the Weddell Sea or Weddell Sea. And so when I looked, I saw that in that coordinate, there's actually an ice sheet that has broken off and is floating in the ocean. And that happened in 2021. And it is the largest ice sheet out there to be doing it right now in the world. So interesting stuff. I definitely feel like there's a possibility that these interdimensional beings, or maybe even human experiments, were accidentally teleported to the wrong place. That's a possibility. I do think that, because that's pretty ironic that it would just show up in Antarctica like that. I did try to switch around some of the coordinates, and it ended up in like the middle of the sea. But that's neither here nor there. I guess my biggest question is, why and what were they here for? What were they going to do? Why are we starting to see these different reports? See, the last time it was just a family of 5, family of 4. This time it's a whole mall full of people. I do feel like those things incited like a rage in people that caused them to react a certain way. Maybe they were attracted to the negativity, but it's just ironic how both of these things happen at the same time. You know, kids are going crazy, doing a whole lot of, and then we have reports of these beings. Now, these people who coming out saying they seen them, they could be telling a fib. They could be pulling our leg. It's just too many coincidences. And I don't really believe in coincidence over here, friends. Do y'all believe in coincidence? Because fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me, honey. How you get me again? Why would I fall for the same old hook and bait? Or bait and hook. How'd that go? Child, I don't even know. But it's just been too many sightings, y'all. So what else did I find out? I did find out on, let me go back. That ice shield actually broke off, went into the ocean back in 2021. It's the largest one out there floating right now. And they don't know what caused it to break off. And then, of course, I found this picture, and I think I might have already showed it to y'all, but we're going to look at it again, of that coordinate. There is some things there, like somebody was maybe doing some work at one point. So what exactly are they doing there? We don't know. If they let us go to Antarctica, it got to be on some study research type stuff, or maybe they let us touch the tip like that on some vacation. But these places is unobtainable, like we can't reach it. I don't know if unreachable is a word, but we're gonna make it one today. We're not able to reach these places to really confirm for ourselves. And even if we did, would y'all believe it? When they first started talking about UFOs and things of that nature, UAPs and whistleblowers coming out, whoop, 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 blowing a whistle, doing all that. That's my whistle, y'all. We didn't believe them. We laughed at them, and we seem to think that this is a distraction from something else. I don't think it's a distraction. I think that multiple things can happen at the same time. I know there's stuff about islands coming out and lists and all kinds of stuff, but what we going to do about it? What are they going to do? Them people ain't going to jail. We just going to know, oh, you creepy, or you let people use your plane to go do some weird stuff, but I don't think it was a distraction from that. I think that two things can be true. I think that multiple things can happen at one time. Sometime when it rains, it pours. They tell us that we in the age of Aquarius, friends, that all the truth is going to be coming out, being revealed. Then when the truth start coming out, we say they lying. You lying. CGI. How many video footages are out there? Wow, that just sounds so terrible. Video footages. Either way, how much video footage is out there of people recording what they deem as UFOs or UAPs? We see them and then we say, oh, CGI, fake, not real, low quality. They must be recording with the first Android phone they ever received. We don't believe them. Then when we get clear quality, we're like, not real. Somebody did it with a computer. You thought this 65-year-old man who can barely walk and got A14 from the Walmart, recorded a video, took it home, and edited CGI into it. Y'all been hollering CGI before AI was doing all the stuff it was doing. So if they come out with proof and somebody comes out with a video of the aliens or the beings, you say it's fake, it's CGI. If they don't have the proof, they say, oh, it's not real because I can't believe nobody recorded, especially in this day and age. It's like, come on, the powers that be don't even got to do nothing. They can just be like, oh, okay, yeah, these people they're going to run it in the ground on their own. People going to believe what they want to, but it's all in what you believe, how you think. Do you think it's real? Do you think it's fake? What do you believe about it? Me personally, I do believe that, I'm not going to say they teleported to the wrong place. They could have done it on purpose. This thing could be manned by humans. You know, for the longest, people been hollering that the powers that be been working with these beings for years, you know? Maybe they're using the technology similar to how the pyramids was built. Or I done left this technology with you. You supposed to use it and somebody won't paying attention and put the wrong thing in. People make mistakes. It's called human error. That's why it scares me that folks is down at CERN slamming and bamming them particles together and folks make mistakes. Humans make mistakes. Everybody has those days. Everybody makes mistakes. Y'all get what I'm saying? So you gonna have to tell me what you think about that. Tell me what you think about the videos here, the footage that we found while we was minding our business being nosy. Let me know your thoughts on if the video footage comes out. Do you believe it? Do you not believe it? Tell me in the comments, what do you think about this whole alien thing? We might have to change the name of alien because it's so sci-fi and so like, oh, like, you know, people don't believe it, that we might have to start calling it something else. Just interdimensional beings or just otherworldly beings. I do think that they're here. I don't think they came from other places. I believe it came from inside of the earth or inside of the ocean. Or beyond Antarctica, which is why we can't go there. Because maybe, just maybe, friends, there is an entire world outside of Antarctica with land that we've never seen. And it's probably something like Elysium. Only the elite can go there. Only the people who are not sick, only the people who are not ill can touch those unpolluted fresh waters. Just a thought. Just a thought. Well, hopefully I ain't got y'all up in too much of a tizzy. If y'all like this video, make sure to like it, share it, subscribe to the podcast on Spotify, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I will be your friend, and I'm hoping you will be mine. And once we get this thing rocking and rolling, I can give y'all way more content, but you got to like the video, friend. Interact with it, comment, say something, say boo, ugly, whatever you want to say. I'm here for it, and I'm going to respond to you. With that being said, friends, I'm going to call y'all back later on. Bye.